Hello, my sweets. Okay, so I'm making this video today all about how to leave a toxic relationship, okay? Because so many people are having, sorry, you're going to see cat butt for a moment. So many people are asking me these questions, and I'm getting a lot of people not necessarily asking me, like, how do I leave this relationship, but should I stay in this relationship? What should I do about it? Your purring is really loud. Anyway, so hopefully I'm going to give you a couple of steps as to what you can do to try to better your situation, better yourself, and how you can leave a relationship that is not beneficial to you. Okay? So, firstly, how to leave a toxic relationship. Number one is you have to recognize, you have to identify what your pull is. Okay? So what is your pull in this relationship? You know it's not good for you. You can feel that it's not good for you, but yet you still stay. So what is pulling you to stay within this relationship? A lot of people think that it is because the other person is so wonderful. And we know that's all complete bullshit, because if they were really, really that wonderful, then you would not have a need to leave a toxic relationship, right? So, fire cat hair. Anyway, sorry. So, identifying your pull. Now, this is going to be inner work that you are required to do. You have to go in and ask yourself, what is it about this person that makes me stay here? Okay? Because often the times this other person is abusing you, or abusing your thoughts, or just genuinely feeling very negative, and it's not raising your vibrations. It's not bringing you up in any way. It's only keeping you also in a negative state. So again, identify your pull. Okay? It could be, sorry, I just found that hair as well. It could be, I'll give you an example. If you are in a relationship with and I'm going to use, from a female's perspective, just because I am female, but of course we can always turn it around for a male perspective too. But let's say we have a lady who is in a relationship with a man who constantly cheats on her, or is constantly being unfaithful, or not really respecting her in that way. Okay? And we'd be like, why? Why do you stay with him? Why do you do that? What I would have found is that and this is just from my experience doing this for so long, that a lot of ladies, they will stay only because they are so full of fear that they will be left alone. Okay, so it's not even the fact that this guy is a good guy. It's their own fear of being alone. Okay, and a fear of being alone normally stems from insecurities about yourself, because if you're alone, who are you with? Yourself. And if you're scared of yourself, if you're scared of what's inside your heart, then what you're going to do is you're going to take abuse just in order to stop having to look inside and acknowledge some things about yourself. Okay, so that's an example there. So identifying your pull. The next thing is, number 2, establish why this pull has such an effect on you. Okay? So my feelings, I'm going to use the same example. So my feelings of loneliness. Right? I'm in this relationship. Sorry, not feelings of loneliness, but I'm taking this abuse from this dude who is cheating on me all over the place. And I'm doing it because I don't want to be lonely. I feel like nobody else will want me. So I've got to hold on to what is there, right? But this affects me so much because I don't truly love myself. I don't love myself, and I can't accept myself. So the one dude that comes and accepts me, I'm going to hang on to him, and I'm going to let him treat me however I want, because I feel that I don't love myself enough that anybody else could love me. Okay? So this would be identifying or establishing why it has an effect on me, because I don't love myself. Number 3, come to peace with your conclusion. And when I say come to peace with it, it means accept it. If the conclusion was that I'm in this toxic relationship simply because I don't love myself and I'm scared of being alone, then I need to come to peace with that. I need to accept this. I can't deny it. I can't start going, oh no, well, you know what? I do love myself. It must be something else. That's denial. Denial is based off a lie. If we base our decisions and our actions off a lie, we will never get to anywhere. We will constantly stay stagnant. So come to peace with what you have discovered when you are being honest with yourself. Okay? Now that I've come to peace with it, and I'm like, you know what? I don't love myself enough. I need to start doing right for me. I need to start loving myself to get over this. Then we're going to go down to number 4, which is choose the path with the most positivity. Okay? Choosing the path with the most positivity. Now that doesn't necessarily mean, oh, I'm going to pack my shit and go right now. What that could mean for me is my path of most positivity would be, okay, I'm in this relationship. I'm not happy. I'm now going to focus on myself. I'm going to focus on myself and my own happiness. So whoever, if the guy wants to go out and cheat on me all over the place, fine, let him do what he's doing. But I'm going to be right here working on me, strengthening my own heart, looking at myself and learning to love myself. Okay, because that's going to be my path of the most positivity. Now for you, your path may be actually to bugger off and leave immediately. You may be just like, you know what? This is my place. You get out. Because that's the most positive path. If that's the case, then do it. If that's what's going to make you happy, do it. Okay? But do not proceed to go down a path that will cause you frustration, anger, or negativity. So if you've established that, hey, I'm in this toxic relationship because I don't love myself, the last thing you're going to want to do is go to that individual and just be like, this is your fault. It's your fault I don't love myself. And so that's, because for one, that's a lie. It's not their fault. It's your fault if you don't love yourself. And two, that's only going to breed an argument. It's only going to breed further negativity. So it's not positive, right? You need to remain positive, because if you are lost in negativity and if you do not take the path of most positivity, what's going to happen is you're going to feel like crap. And then when you're feeling like crap and you haven't sorted these out truly, then you're going to go right back into your cycle and you're going to remain in this damn toxic relationship. Because when we are put out of our comfort zones and when we choose the path of negativity over positivity, we are going to slip right back into our comfort zone, which is abuse, which is negativity, because it is something we are used to feeling. Okay, we're used to feeling this way. We know what's going to happen, so we know what to expect. So we tend to stay within that pattern. Okay, so you, again, always choose the path of most positivity. Next, number 5, you are going to make preparations. Okay? Preparations on how you are exiting this relationship. Now, if somebody's preparations may be quite a lot versus not very much at all, right? So if you are, if it is your place, all of your business, you can simply just be like, go. This is my preparation. I will give you 7 days to leave, to find a new place or to do whatever. But during this time, I'm not going to engage with this. Okay? This is not about me. This is not about my positivity. I get nothing from this relationship, so I'm out. Now, you could also make, if let's say you have a joint, it's your place, it's something, then what you need to do is you need to sit down and you need to prepare. You need to see, okay, where are my finances? Where can I leave? And you have to have it in your mind that there is no, oh, I'm going to stay in this relationship because it's financially easier. If you have that mentality, you are going to stay in that relationship and you are going to continually be abused or mistreated because you are giving the excuse that money is an issue. Okay? Don't get me wrong, money can be tight. Money is a hard thing. But if you were to simply take that first step and have trust in yourself, have trust and faith in yourself, and know that you're a grown adult, you can make your way. Okay? You will land on your feet. You will be okay. But you have to take that first step out. Okay? Because if we continually stay within this position just because we are fearful of finance, then you're trapped. You're simply trapped. Okay? So sit down and make preparations. Write out budget. Write things out like, hey, what can I do? What can I afford? What can I think? Because even if you were moving out and you went into a little box of a place to live in or renting a room somewhere, I can guarantee you, you're going to be a shitload happier in that little room versus in a big house full of negativity. Okay? So make preparations. All right? And then lastly, we're going to go on to number 6. After you've made preparations, you're going to start putting these things into action. Okay? And once you put them into action, you need to always remember to love and respect yourself. Okay? You've went through a shitload of shit. You've been, no doubt, spoken to terribly, or maybe you've been speaking to somebody terribly, or they're inciting in you negativity, but you've just been through a stew of negative crap. Okay? You've went through the process of identifying what the pull was. You've established the effects of you, so you are aware now. You are aware. You've come to peace with your conclusion. You know, you've come to peace with it. You've chosen the path that is full of positivity. You've made preparations and you've put this into action. So now, continually look to love yourself, to respect yourself, to grow, so that you will never be in this toxic relationship again. Okay? When we are faced with negativity, and this is what I want you to remember, when you are faced with negativity, it is an opportunity for you to grow, for you to develop. It is not there for you to experience again, over and over and over again. So if you've experienced a toxic relationship and it's forced you to do some inner work and reflect on who you are, your strengths and your weaknesses and what you truly want in life, then great. You've went through the experience, you've went through the hardships, now never do it again. Have the next relationship be a positive one, full of love, full of light, full of fulfillment and joy and passion. And you'll never let this happen again. Okay, well that is it for me. I hope this information helped. If you'd like a little bit more helpful advice or lessons or so forth on love, I will definitely do that for you. But yeah, respect yourself, love yourself, and love yourself enough to get yourself out of this situation. Okay? Because life will be so much better. I promise you it. All right. Bye-bye, sweets.